remember, the tax lien is always the priority lien on any property. So the liens work kind of like they work like a pyramid. So he who records first has the first right of being able to foreclose, which is great because the tax lien is going to wipe out anybody above it. The government is involved in overseeing this, and there's strict government regulations and a very high level of transparency and accountability. So you're not going to have somebody, like a Bernie Madoff in there screwing you around. Your money is safe and fixed. Okay. The other thing that's fixed is the interest rate. It's not going to be going up and down like the stock market. When you get that thing, boom, it is locked in. All right. Now, compared to other investments, there's definitely a lower competition level, which is very, very nice in this business. So, worst case scenario is, maybe you buy that's the thing, right? Like it just takes a little bit of basic research in this business. And if you get one of these properties, and let's say the worst case, you buy a lien on a property, the house burns down, it gets flooded. Even then, you're still going to make money because the tax lien is generally a lot lower value than the price of the land. So meaning like the totally worst case scenario, if the property burns down, you got to bulldoze it and take it out, the land is still going to be worth much more than your worst case scenario. So that's really what I love about this business. So, if you look at a ratio where all of your tax lien investments have a multiple of like 3 to 5, meaning the land. So if you pay someone's taxes for 1,000 and then you can see the land assessed value is like 10,000, you are really hedged. Now, could you have a scenario where you buy the tax lien, doesn't redeem? So during the redemption period, it burns down. And then, somebody, Uncle Dave had his pesticide truck parked in the garageway and it caught up in flames. And then now they need to bring in the environmental team and things like that. Maybe one in tens of thousands that happens. With the tax deed, it's going to be a bit higher risk because you are inheriting any type of environmental type of damage in that situation. So as far as the risks go in this business, the other risk could be maybe you buy a property or you get the lien on something that's like landlocked or some weird shaped property. So use the app called Landglide to get parcel codes and things like that to be able to analyze. And really, as long as you're doing a little bit of research, you're not really going to go wrong for the most part. So that is one of the things that I really love about this business is compared to other investments, the risk factor here is so much lower, right?